Hey guys, welcome back to Not One Videos. Today I'm going to be working a little bit outside of my comfort zone and I'm going to be painting a whole box of minis that I have been avoiding for quite a while, and I'm going to try and do it in one day. If you saw my last video, you will know that I recently built Bleak Falls Barrow Sanctum for the tabletop game Elder Scrolls Call to Arms, and when it comes to these big projects I often try to do a collaboration with someone who actually knows how to paint minis, mostly because it's a great way for me to avoid doing it myself. But why do I keep avoiding painting my minis? I mean, I can't be the only person who is doing this, judging by the amount of people who I've seen with massive piles of opportunity. Of course, there are many different reasons why we tend to avoid painting our minis. Not having time is often at the top of the list, alongside not feeling like you're quite good enough yet to tackle that particular model. But why do you feel not good enough? I put it to you that the real cause of your avoidance might be that you are comparing yourself to others. This is something that I figured out for myself recently, and it was like an epiphany that really sunk in. Frustratingly, I tend to compare myself to painters who are far beyond me in their mini painting journey, painters with years of experience and honed in skills. There are so many amazing painters out there who can knock out a box of minis in no time and still achieve a great finish. But for me, I usually need quite a bit of time to achieve pretty humble results. I'm not a great painter, I'm definitely not a fast painter, and to be honest, when it comes to painting minis, I often find myself looking at the paint jobs that some of my friends are achieving and I get a little bit intimidated, which often results in me leaving a box of minis sitting on the shelf and not getting painted. Recently though, I have come to the conclusion that this has to change. Mini painting is something that I actually really enjoy, and I can't keep avoiding it just because I have a bad habit of comparing myself to other people, and neither should you. If you want to get good at something, you first have to go through that really uncomfortable stage of not being very good at it. When it came to this Bleak Falls Barrow Delve set, originally I was tempted to call up someone like Elston who could knock these out in no time at all, but in the long run I wouldn't be doing myself any favours. I need to get to the point where I am comfortable with painting my minis and not comparing myself to other people, and the only way to do that is by painting the minis myself. The only person you should be comparing yourself to when you're painting your minis is yourself, to the last model that you painted. Have you made some slight improvements since then? Have you employed some new techniques that you've never tried before? Since I have taken the self-imposed pressure of comparison off my own shoulders and come to terms with the fact that there is a long road ahead on my mini painting journey, I have started to enjoy the process so much more. That doesn't mean to say we shouldn't look at painters who are better than us, it just means reframing our perspective when we do so. Instead of looking at an amazing painter and comparing yourself or feeling jealous of their talents, look at them as a source of inspiration, like a beacon of what you might be able to achieve if you stick the course and stop avoiding painting your minis. On a side note, one other thing that has been a big step forward for me when it comes to painting my minis is that I have stopped setting myself unrealistic goals. Rather than trying to make huge leap forwards in my abilities, I'm prepared to take things a bit slower and gradually improve over time. We don't need to be perfect at this hobby. After all, it is a hobby and hobbies should be fun, not something that you put yourself under pressure. I don't know, what do you guys think? Have you been avoiding painting some of your minis? If so, let me know in the comments below why and what you plan to do about it. Those minis want to be painted. You didn't buy them just for the pretty box after all, or did you? Thanks for watching guys. If you haven't seen my Bleak Falls Barrow project, you can check it out by clicking here. If you're enjoying the content and you would like to subscribe, you can click here. And if you would like to come and support the channel over on Patreon, you can click here. I would love to see you there guys, and I hopefully see you next time. Thanks, bye.